Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today where I'm going to be making some jalapeno poppers, and yeah, quite a simple recipe. I'm going to be stuffing mine just with some cheese, but I'm also going to be adding some nice spicy chorizo sausage as well. So yeah, I know I'm sort of doubling up on the spiciness because yeah, the jalapenos are spicy, the sausages are spicy, but yeah, I like it spicy, so obviously. So yeah, I've got a dozen of these jalapenos, and we'll get to those in a minute. Now when I say a dozen, I've actually got a bit of a, I'll just show you, a bit of a size disparity. Like some, I don't know if this will show, like some are heaps bigger than others, but that's alright. We'll improvise. They say size doesn't matter, so let's get on with it. So the first thing I want to do quickly is just cook probably a couple of my chorizo sausages because I want them to cool down a bit to form part of my stuffing. Alrighty guys, so as you saw, I've just cooked my chorizo sausages. Now you saw me cooking 4 and I've got them here cooling, but I'm not going to be using 4, no way. Probably maybe only 1, at the most 2. We'll see how we go, but the other 2, don't worry, I'll still be eating them. Alright, so just while they're cooling down, because I'm going to be cutting them up and putting them in my stuffing as I said, I'm going to start, may as well use the time to start prepping my jalapenos. So what I need to do is we're just sort of going to make like a T cut. So one long incision that way, like so. And get it right in there. And then one across the top, about halfway along as well. And that's just so we can then just make sure that's all the way through. Both ways. We can open it up a little bit, and what I want to do is get a teaspoon in my bowl here and just, like I say, open it up a bit and just get that those seeds and those white bits out of them. And we're going to discard those, even though there's a lot of heat in those, and like I say, I like things spicy, but I think it's going to be spicy enough with those sausages and just the casing of the chilies. Yeah, and I'm not going to be pedantic about it. There's a couple of seeds left in there, so be it. So that's it. That's what I'm after. You can see where we're going with that. Alrighty guys, now once my sausage there is cooled down, I've actually, I'll show you in a sec, I've cut it up into small dices. So in a bowl here, I've just got about 120 grams of Philadelphia cream cheese, the original. And into that, I'm just going to add some of this packet, sort of pre-made. It's a grated 4 cheese mix. So I'll put that in. It's actually got a couple of different sorts of mozzarella, some Romano cheese, and some tasty cheese. Right. And then I've only got 1 sausage here, like I say, and I've just diced it up. And this might be too much. We'll see how we go. And I'll just mince that up with a fork. And I'll just get on with mixing that up, guys, and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I've got my stuffing mix all mixed up there. There's different cheeses. and my sausage. So yeah, next step is to get our hollowed out peppers, and obviously we're going to put some of our stuffing mix into them. I should have just pointed out too, if you don't use gloves when you're de-seeding chilies and mucking around with the membranes and squishing it all up, just make sure you don't touch your eyes if you're not using gloves, and or other sensitive parts of your body. That's a good tip there, guys. So yeah, we're just gonna whack it in, be reasonably generous. Like I said, I might have made too much, although you never know. It's hard to tell when you've got different size peppers, but that's sort of what I'm aiming for. Just about like that. And what I'll do when I finish these is I'm just going to put them in the fridge just for about 10 minutes. Alrighty guys, so I've just set up my crumbing or breading station, whatever you want to call it. So I've just got some plain flour here that I've seasoned with plenty of salt and ground white pepper. I've got 2 eggs that I've just given a bit of a whisk, and I've got some panko breadcrumbs. Now here's my jalapeno peppers. Now this is going to sound unbelievable, but that amount that I made of the stuffing was exactly the right amount. Oh, I love it when that happens. It sounds like I'm making that up, but it wasn't. The last spoonful was just the right amount, and I haven't overfilled them, I haven't underfilled them. Oh, I love that stuff. Right, little wins. Now, I am going to probably double crumb these, but anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing. First of all, in the flour, and I'm sure you understand the concept here, like the flour helps the egg to stick to something like this pepper. It wouldn't stick otherwise, and then the egg helps the breadcrumbs to stick. So that's why you need the 3 things. So I'm going to do dry hand, wet hand. So that's the dry hand. Change over to wet hand into the egg. Like so. Into the crumbs. And as I say, I'm going to do these double. So back at just, don't worry about the flour again, but back into the egg, and then back into my crumbs. Alrighty guys, so I've just got some vegetable oil heating up in my wok here. That's probably about 1.5 inches deep, something like that. So I am going to be basically deep frying these poppers, and I don't know how I'm going to go, probably maybe 3 or 4 at a time. We'll see how we go, and I'll be watching them because as I said, they're sort of different sizes. So alright, here we go. Yeah, I think 4 is enough. Alrighty guys, so I've got a couple of my, or three actually, my poppers here ready to taste. They, yeah, I'm really happy with the cooking process. They turned out pretty good. I'm just going to taste one, and there's nothing to do except bite straight into it. Take a whole mouthful. Absolutely delicious, guys. Really yummy. Not super spicy, just right. It's really nice, I promise you. In fact, it's wow, really happy with it. I thought I wasn't sure if the jalapenos would get nice and soft, but they are. They're beautiful. Mate, that is just a great little snack. And I'm going to go and get a beer out of the fridge and finish off this plateful. I'm not going to eat all of them, but I'll eat these three. Look at that. Alrighty, thanks for watching. As always, thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. You guys are legends. I really appreciate it. And it sounds like I'm just saying that, but I really do. Well, it's a yeah, it's a big thing. It's great. You've sort of given me that encouragement to keep cooking. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you hit that subscribe button? But as I always say, if you don't want to, no worries. And I'll see you all next time.